Ladies and gentlemen, the show will begin shortly. Everybody's filing in. We're giving you a couple of minutes to get settled in and ready for the festivities. Hang tight, and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on Facebook. We are live in Zoom. Wherever you are joining us, thank you for being a part of this incredibly fun and momentous occasion. My name is Bernie Bregman, the Geek Gatsby. Let me give you a little bit of background around what's going on here today. So we're here to raise some funds for some awesome folks that are running for office. San Diego is a beautiful place with a lot of amazing people. We've got everything from the military to Comic-Con. There's even still one sports team left. It's a great place, but it needs great leadership. And so in order to accomplish some of those goals, they are here to embarrass themselves for you. This is kind of neat, right? A lot of elected officials wouldn't do this, but this is awesome. I'm super excited to be here. We've got a lot of great judges for this lip sync competition, but let me give you guys just a tad bit of background. So the goal here is that obviously it costs a lot of money to be a candidate, and even more so in a pandemic. And all the traditional methods of raising money, you know, meet and greets, parties, rallies, all that kind of a thing, you know, for those that care about others, it's kind of dangerous in a pandemic right now. It's even more expensive to actually reach voters than it's ever been. So here we are. We're trying to find an outside of the box way to raise money for things like yard signs and social media ads, call and text campaigns, you know, and all those mailers that are super duper expensive. So that's why we've come together. We've got an awesome batch of people here for you. So let me start making some introductions before we get to our awesome candidates. And in today's case, our combatants in the battle royale of lip sync. We have to have some judges, and there are some fantastic judges here. We've got three of them for you. First, let me introduce to you Olga Diaz. She is the Escondido City Council member. Hello, Olga. By the way, everybody that's on the Zoom, don't forget, if you want to chime in, just to unmute yourself. I know even though we're 6 months into this thing, we're all still learning Zoom as if it was a regular part of our communication services. So there you go. What's up, Olga?
Hello, I'm so excited about this. Absolutely the funnest political fundraiser I've ever been invited to participate in. So make it good, folks. I hope you can sing, but even if you can't, I'm excited for you, and I can't wait to see your talent. Thank you.
All right, next up, we have Will Rodriguez Kennedy. He is chair of the San Diego County Democratic Party. What's up, Will?
Not much, not much. It's good to be here. This is going to be great. I'm looking forward to it.
Lovely use of the marina background there. It's one of the featured points of San Diego. Love it. And last but certainly not least, one of my favorite human beings on this planet, one of the most incredible entertainers there is, Chad Michaels, the Queen of Queens, champion of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, a Cher tribute artist, and living legend and lip sync master. Hey, Chad.
Hi, Bernie. How you doing? It's so great to see you.
You too. I wish I was seeing you on a stage somewhere right now. That's one of the worst parts of this whole thing.
I wish you were seeing me on a stage somewhere too, but this will work for today. And I'm so excited to see what the candidates have in store for us, because you know I'm a big lip sync fan. So let's do this.
Absolutely. It's just, you know, it's kind of what we're used to, Chad, just a little less rhinestones and feathers, but we'll make it through and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, today the theme is realness, okay? Realness. Candidate realness.
And like Mama Ru might say, don't F it up.
That's right.
All right, let's introduce these awesome candidates who are going to lip sync battle for some donations. And for those of you looking for where to donate, you'll see the links dropped both in the Zoom chat as well as on the Facebook. It'll be dropped multiple times by our tech team. So keep an eye out for those links for each individual candidate. We're going to start, I'm sure a lot of you know, Liz Lavertu is a mother, a small businesswoman, and chair of Spring Valley Community Planning Group. She's been an active volunteer in the community for over 20 years. She's ready to rock this election and competition. You can donate to her at lizlavertu.com/donate, and you'll see the links as well. That'll be dropped in the comments. Her goal is to raise $2,000 to help reach more voters by text. What's up, Liz?
Hey, Bernie, thanks so much for coming today. I am super excited. My team and I are very nervous, especially to perform in front of you and Chad Michaels. So please, I'm not a professional lip sync singer. Give me some grace, and please drop the donations and help me win this competition and win this election. Thanks so much.
That's awesome. Thank you, Liz. Next up, we have Kate Bishop. Kate is an activist and parent advocate running for Chula Vista Elementary School Board Seat 4. She's been doing theater since she played Baby Jesus in the Nativity play at her church. For the past 20 years, she's been working in costumes, has designed movies that never came out, TV shows on channels you didn't even know you had, and a music video for a pop star that she wishes wasn't still on YouTube. She wants to protect arts funding in her district and bridge the gap between school and home through better communication and parent outreach. Speaking of outreach, she needs your donations to reach out to the voters. Her goal today is a big $3,000. Hello, Kate Bishop.
Hey, Bernie, thank you so much for being here today. I'm super pumped about this.
It is a pleasure. I have to point out to the constituents, the fans that are watching us here, I got to give you some props on throwing out some nerdiness to your outfit today, rocking that Deathly Hallows hoodie and the Fifth Doctor scarf for you Doctor Who fans out there.
What can I say? I am part of the nerd kingdom and proud of it.
Fantastic. Well, happy to have you. It looks like you're going Corden style carpool karaoke. This should be a lot of fun.
You never know.
All right, let's see. We next have Katie Melendez as a candidate for Vista City Council D3, not Mighty Ducks, D3. She currently serves her community as a social worker. Katie is running to improve our infrastructure. She's an advocate for affordable housing and protecting the environment. Katie is honored to have the endorsement of the Vista Firefighters Association, the Democratic Party, and Sierra Club. With your support, Katie will have the resources to improve the quality of life in Vista and create a community where anyone can thrive. As a proud supporter and participant in theater and performing arts, Katie is ready to rock the lip sync competition with that awesome wig. Looking great. What's up, Katie?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is going to be really fun. It's important for us to play and be imaginative and try to have fun during these times. So can't promise it'll be any good or any talent, but it will be fun, and that's what matters most. So please donate if you can, and thank you for joining us.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, Katie. Looking forward to some gaga. And last but not least, we have Liam O'Mara. Liam is a history professor from a working class family. For 4 generations, his family have been union workers. Liam has worked as a longshoreman, a fry cook, and a computer nerd. He later took on a lot of student debt to finish a PhD. Liam has taught college for 12 years and focuses on the history of ideas, including public policy and economics. Liam is the Democratic nominee for U.S. Congress in the 42nd Congressional District in Southwest Riverside County, California. And I must say, Liam, your initial image when you logged into the Zoom looking like such a mensch, and right now looking like Lemmy from Motorhead. What's going on, Liam?
Hi. So, yeah, I'm Liam O'Mara, and yeah, I'm doing the only hard rock song here. I'm actually doing a piece of progressive metal, so that should be fun. But yeah, I'm the congressional candidate in Southwest Riverside County, so I'm happy to join my colleagues here in San Diego County, and we're gonna have fun and rock this thing.
This is going to be, there's songs from like all over the board, even an original parody, which yes. This is going to be a lot of fun. So just to give you guys kind of a what you can expect overview, the candidates will sing their song. We're going to do a little Zoom trickery to bring in their computer audio and hopefully no latency, but you know, it's Zoom and we're doing our best with it. But they're going to sing their song. The judges are going to give them a score 1 through 10, and we're going to tabulate those scores. And then there's going to be a people's choice as well. So obviously we're going to rank them with the judges' choices 1 through 4, and then there will be a people's choice winner, and that is whoever gets the most donations from the start of this Zoom is going to be the people's choice winner. That is going to be really, really cool. So looking forward to that. Again, keep an eye on the chat. You've got the links. I see all the links are there for where you can donate to the different candidates and for all the different things that you guys stand for. But let's get this party started, as Pink would say. We're going to kick it off with Kate Bishop and the Bishes, who are performing Ironical, an original parody. I'm so excited. Take it away, Kate.
I wrote this song before I had fame. Even Canadians didn't know my name. But now I'm criticized for this song. They say my definition of irony's wrong. And isn't that ironic? Don't you think? But I'm not to blame. I was raised that way. No one knows what it means these days. So my song went gold. I guess irony pays. And my income just got bigger. Remember that guy who was afraid to fly, who got on a plane and proceeded to die? Well, apparently that's not ironic too. If you're afraid to fly, it's just a lesson to you. But I thought it was ironic. It's on the brink, but you feel my pain when I sing this song, even though all the concepts are wrong. So my song went gold, and before too long, my income just got bigger. Oh, I have a funny way of sneaking in words when you think you know what I'll say, and then I say something xylophone. Yeah, I have a funny way of not rhyming my words, but rhyming's hard. Mylophone, xylophone, dialophone. Traffic jams occur every day, and if you planned ahead, then you wouldn't be late. And 10,000 spoons wouldn't fit in a drawer. And if your dream guy's so great, then why'd he marry that whore? But my song is not ironic. I need a drink, perhaps a gin and tonic. Yeah, this totally stinks, and it's more extreme the more famous I get. You never gave Jewel this much shit, and Fiona Apple got away with it, while her ego just got bigger, while her waist got smaller. Oh, I have a funny thing to say, you ought to know. My first angst-ridden song's about the guy from Full House, the guy from Full House.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Kate Bishop and the Bishes. Bonus points to anyone in the chat that can spot the street corners that she's been driving past during the video. Let's see who knows their San Diego County. To the judges. Oh my God, that was so good, Kate. Olga, tell us what your thoughts are on Ironical.
Well, I think it's a ripoff of another song that we all might know.
Don't say.
Oh, perhaps, but it was fantastic. It was very funny. The lyrics were great. I found myself like hoping that she was going to go there, and she did. Your family, you dragged your family into this, Kate. That's thug. So I'm very amused, very impressed. You can sing, you dress well. You know, hi to everybody else in the car. You guys pulled this off. You made the show. Very, very impressed. Good job, Kate. I hope you lead this way too. You should sing from the dais.
I would have been disappointed if family was not involved, somebody running for schools, right? So she hit the mark. All right, Olga, so you know what? We'll have everyone comment, and then I'll come back to you guys for your score. So I'll give you a couple seconds to think about that. Will Rodriguez Kennedy, what are your thoughts on Ironical?
That was interesting. So I guess you're going. I wasn't sure at the beginning when you were driving around whether or not you were doing that for like the theatric effect, but I'm guessing that's the case, which was interesting. I don't know that your children are going to thank you for this when they grow up, if there's any video, but we'll see.
The internet is forever.
Also, if I'm clear, that's actually your real voice on the track. So that's really cool. The voice is actually really good. The song and the parody is really good. You know, we'll see about the execution.
Oh wow. He's going Simon right there.
A little bit.
All right, we are going to kick it over to lip sync expert Chad Michaels. Chad, what did you think of Kate's Ironical?
Okay, Kate, you killed it. I appreciate everything you put into this, because this was a total tribute to an Alanis Morissette video. The look was right on the money. The beanie, the scarf, the heavy coat. I see you, girl. The car, the production value. This was shot like an Alanis Morissette video. I see you, Kate. And the fact that you did your own lyrics, sang your own parody, satire, amazing. I'm so impressed. I loved it. I get it all. Thank you.
All right, Matt. Chad, I was wondering, were you going to go on a scale of Mamaroo to Michelle Visage to the guest that's usually softer as a judge? Where were you going to land?
I'm kind. I'm the softer one. So
you are an absolute sweetheart. All right, judges, we need you to tabulate a 1 through 10 and give us a score. We'll go back to the beginning. Olga, what is your score for Kate?
I'm going to go 9.
Woo! Kate starting off with a 9.
I saw Alanis in concert. I still have my t-shirt, so I was very impressed. Good job. I need a Kate t-shirt.
Fantastic. Will, what is your score for Kate?
I'm going to do an 8.
8.
Yeah.
All right. Will is tough to please. Will's bringing the 8. And Chad, what is your score for Kate?
I am serving a 9 for Kate today.
Serving up a 9. Fantastic. All right. Looks like you're coming in at a 26 if I can do basic math. So we'll see if that can go the distance wire to wire. Kate, thank you so much. All right. I hope you folks are ready for our next contestant. We are going to go progressive metal by his words. It is Liam O'Mara performing Merciless Time by Marath. Take it away, Liam.
I think we have a sound issue.
I do believe I'm seeing Liam rock out, like super rock out. I'm surprised the glasses are still on, but can't hear.
I don't think you can hear us either.
Let's see if we can get his attention from rocking out.
The show must go on.
Liam. I think he got it. This is so much fun, guys.
It is. Oh my gosh. It's amateur hour.
Oh, you know what? It's you got to wonder who's going to go back to the drawing board and go, okay, now that we had this pandemic,
We've
right?
had like
and
one
Zoom was
problem
our
after
go-to.
another with this, actually.
Yeah.
The first video got all messed up because the spotlight only worked on part of it. It's like one thing after another gone wrong here. Well, this is fun though, isn't
somebody's going to go, okay, we need to fix Zoom, right? And they're going to come out with their own Zoom. And then
I love that. It's like unintended comedy. Like it's great.
Next time the sound doesn't come on, I'm just going to insert words. Is that
Yeah, great.
All
Let's see what we can. Okay, let's see if we got this right now. Okay, so that forces that again.
There you go. Thank you, Zoom.
Somehow I came to realize that life was more than just a game. Unconsciousness have ruled my life till now I never had to care. It's time to go down to the end and dreaming while my life carries on and I stay behind. Stay behind. No, but it's time to stand on my side and the times I know. Get behind. It's a time to stay behind. Something's for sure.
Well, now we hear the music, but we don't hear Liam.
Yeah, my video froze completely.
Oh, we were hearing it.
Oh, well,
it was rocking.
The whole thing froze up like there was a frozen picture on here. It's like nothing at
You're
all.
too much metal for Zoom, Liam.
Yeah, it's way too much for the internet, I guess. We overloaded the internet, and this is why we need better infrastructure in Riverside and San Diego counties. Well, let's see. I guess I can jump right back into the middle of it.
Let's go third time's a charm. If not, we're gonna move on to Liz next, and then we'll come back to you. All right, let's give Liam chance number 3. Drum roll, everybody.
I came across way too much pain. I pulled myself together again. I can't believe I cannot fail. I can't believe it's on the side. Dreaming while my life carries on. Stay behind, stay behind, stay behind.
All right, Liam.
Well, that was a mess.
Rocking it out. Yo, but it's not about, falling down. It's about how you pick yourself back up.
Yeah, exactly.
Finish strong. Much appreciation for that. And look, life in political office is not always going to be smooth and easy, right? But you push through, you make it work, you rock it out. And here we are. Let's go to the judges. Olga, weigh in on Liam's merciless times.
All right, Liam. So hang with me here. I'm not familiar with this genre of music as much as some of the other stuff that I think I'm going to hear. But I have to give you props for the angry eyebrows. You looked intense when you were looking at that Zoom. I thought, I think he's angry at me. And it was all in the eyebrows. You're definitely committed. The technical issues were just glitches and you just powered through them. And I appreciate that because that's what life is. And that's what your work as a policymaker is going to be. And you totally built in this concept of needing infrastructure, right? Like that was policy wonk stuff. Like you're ready to go. And I know you're going to do a great job when you're elected. And on the hair, I would say it's great. It's real, right? That's not a wig. That's your real hair. Could have used a little more volume, you know? But maybe that's just the 80s hairband mentality that, you know, that's when I was raised. Anyway, I think you did a solid job. And I'm not familiar with the music, but I was feeling like you were doing it right. So good job.
All right. Fantastic feedback. Thank you, Olga. I'm on pins and needles here, Will. I'm on pins and needles. What you got for us?
I feel like I've been set up to be the Simon here. Okay.
That's a no for me.
Okay. First of all, one of the things I'm a fan of is like when you like get something thrown at you and you like just get into it, like that whole fall 7 times, get up 6 or get up 8, I guess, or whatever. So that was good. I'm glad. I actually think that in the first thing when you started without the when we didn't have the sound, it felt like you were into it, like really into it, like there was a lot of energy there. And then I think it sort of threw you off that you like got that all that stuff happened. But other than that, there was like a lot of intensity there. I still don't get it. It's just not a music genre that I'm familiar with, and being a very proud gay who's been in a lot of clubs, like I don't know how this would have worked on stage, so I'm still determining what the number is going to look like.
So Liam, don't be booking shows in Hillcrest. All right.
Yeah.
All right, kicking it over to Chad. Chad, what did you think about Liam's progressive metal?
Okay, so in the gay clubs, Liam, you could do it. I do Marilyn Manson in the clubs. I know my favorite drag king, Landon Sider, does Rob Zombie, among other amazing metal entertainers. I have to say to you, Liam, that this is clearly a lifelong commitment to metal that you have going on. And I tip my hat to you on that. I love the hair throws. I like how you were beating your sticks, like you're doing your drums. It was right on. And I have to comment on your lip sync. I call your lip sync a mellow lip sync. And that made it even just a little bit more real for me because your demeanor was a little bit more mellow. So your lip sync was more mellow. It all worked. Good going.
All right. And now it is time for judges. Liam is doing the. All right. We're going to go to Olga. Olga, 1 through 10. What are we scoring Liam?
I'm going to score a 7. And I feel bad about that, but I feel like that's also the highest I can go, Liam. 7.
All right. All right. Well said. Will. Do you need a Rolaids or something? Look like you got some heartburn.
I'm having some heartburn on this, but I'm gonna go because like anybody who goes on this and does this like deserves more than like a certain amount of points because like this takes a lot of like courage and like to be on that. So I'm gonna go a 7 too. I'm gonna go a 7 with Olga.
All right, and let's kick it over to Chad.
Yep, I'm falling in line with my fellow judges. You earned a solid 7, buddy. Solid 7.
All right, a solid 7 for Liam across the board. He is sitting there with 21 in second place. Shout out to the folks in the chat. There's a lot of love for you guys from the folks in the chat. Yeah, rock on Liam from Andrew. He does mime art, does it all from, I think that's Eddie. Super Rock from Kimberly. So good job, Liam. The crowd is loving you guys. Don't forget to donate. The links are being shared in the chat right there to donate for the different candidates. So thank you guys so much for your support and for being here and being a part of the fun. For those of you on Facebook, please do us a favor and make this a social thing and share this out. Tag a couple of friends that are in the areas that these folks represent, people that are interested in making it a better place. All of that stuff. Please share this on your Facebook. Tag some people and bring them on in to have some fun. And now we are going to kick it up to Liz is going to be performing Schuyler Sisters from Hamilton. Take it away, Liz Lavertu.
The something rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the common just to watch them talk. Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, the Schuyler sisters. Angelica, Peggy, Eliza. Daddy said to be home by sundown. Daddy doesn't need to know. Daddy said not to go downtown. Like I said, you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York. Angelica, work. It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war. People shouting in the square. It's bad enough there'll be violence on our shore. New ideas in the air. Look around, look around. Angelica, remind me what we're looking for. She's looking for me. Eliza, I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. Wow, 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 wow. Work.
Ooh, there's nothing like summer in the city. Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. While you slumming in the city in your fancy heels, you searching for an urchin who can give you ideals.
Sir, you disgust me.
Ah, so you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby, you can trust me.
I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. So men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'ma compel him to include women in the sequel. Work! Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. 'Cause I'm around, so they say that I'm a terror from a day. We want revolution, a revelation. To my generation, we hope it's true to be self-evident that all men are created equal. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, the Schuyler sisters. We're looking for a mind at work. Hey, well, in the greatest city, in the greatest city in the world.
Wow. Like, I need emojis to react to this properly. I need pyrotechnics at the end of that. Oh my God. Chat's going bananas for that one.
I was living.
Yo, my goodness. Before I get to the judges, just from the, what's up to the chat. Nadia, Liz is my Shira. Melinda Vasquez. Wow, I'm so impressed. Liz is hitting those notes. It's lip sync, but you know what? It's okay. From Brian, good job to everybody. What's up? Nick, wow. This is fantastic. Judges, all right. I can't wait to hear, and I have some things I want to say. I don't want to see your thunder, so I'll say it after. Olga, how did you feel about a little piece of Hamilton right there from Liz?
Well, I just got to say, I always liked Liz, but now she's on a whole new level of respect. My gosh. In fact, since we have the party chair here, I think we should begin every central committee meeting with a lip sync battle. I think that would really change how everybody interacts with each other, right? It totally sets the mood.
Yes.
So great job. I love the choreography. You guys were like totally in sync. That was fantastic. The messaging, the lip syncing was perfect. I really like the social messaging behind you on the wall. You had the BLM, the Medicare for All. I thought great placement. Super happy that I got to be included in this today because I have never seen anything like this. And it makes me so proud to be supporting candidates that are free to have these great ideas and new approaches. And this is not the stuffy party that we're running against all the time, right? You guys are cutting edge. I'm so impressed, Liz. And I think you should always start every event you do with the show. So good job, girl. You got it.
At the very
Oh,
least, I
thank
think you
you.
guys need to have like a karaoke party or something, right?
You don't want me to karaoke. You only want me to lip sync.
That's how you do the meetings, and then one person can't be a part of a particular topic; they have to go up and sing.
I'll do karaoke. I'll do karaoke. I'll do karaoke.
No, you don't say. I wouldn't have thought that was in your wheelhouse. All right, we'll come back to you for your score. Thank you so much, Olga. Will, what do you have to say about Liz and company?
I feel hella targeted right now because, like, first of all, New York. I'm a New Yorker. Second, Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is fucking a Puerto Rican icon. From the Heights, which is where my father's from. So I love that. I have a question. That background, the skyline, is that New York from Central Park?
That's actually Ottawa. My partner is from Ottawa, but it looked close enough, so we went with it.
It does look like New York from like from the Central Park
Yeah.
angle. If you're looking at like one of the sides towards the east or west side. So that was interesting. The choreography was on point. The song was on point. Also, I think, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but Chad is here, so maybe I can say. But rapping and lip syncing to a rap seems like it would be harder because it's so fast in terms of the language, and I felt that y'all were on point. So I think that was really wow. I'm really impressed. So I can't sign in this one.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Thank you, Will. And I will say, I don't know about from the lip sync part, but you don't know a challenge until you have tried to karaoke either Busta Rhymes or Eminem's Rap God. But let's get Chad's opinion on the matter. Chad, what did you think of the performance? And if you can, answer Will's question about whether or not it's harder to lip sync rap.
Okay, Liz, so as nervous as you were before this, you were amazing. This was perfection. Your choreography, first of all, obviously you guys rehearsed this because you and your background dancers were right in sync together. Very impressive. Your lip sync was wonderful. And yes, lip syncing rap can be a little bit more difficult just because the words are so enunciated and staccato, and just, it takes a lot of extra work, and you did amazing. Your lip sync was great. I loved your whole cast of characters going on. You've got swagger. You made me believe. These are my notes. Production, amazing. Perfect, rehearsed, triumphant, and joyous. I loved it.
Fantastic. Liz, I want to give some props on the hair flip. You had some killer hair flip going on as you were moving in the circle with everybody else. A+ on inclusion as well. Love that. And everyone's energy level and their support of you also bleeds through the screen. And I thought that was fantastic.
And I just want to make a statement because of COVID. This is my quarantine family. This is the people who work on my campaign 24/7. We are together all the time, but we do not go outside of our circle. So yes, this is my quarantine family that you have met.
The quarantine pod. Very good. Fantastic. All right. So we're going to get some scores. I imagine they're gonna be pretty solid here. Olga, let's get a numerical 1 through 10 on Liz.
You're going to get a 10. And I even made a little sign to copy Chad. Chad is like super professional in his scoring techniques. So anyway, 10. Good job, Liz and crew.
It's a 10. All right. Will.
Well,
You're the tough
as a proud New Yorker, I'm going to give her a 10 as well.
All right. 10. And Chad.
I'm going a 10, 100%, 1,000%. You killed it. I love it. 10.
All right. Fantastic job. You guys have a 30 that puts you into first place. Perfect across the board. But there's one more challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you watching us on Facebook land and in Zoom, please welcome to stage, if you will, Katie Melendez performing Born This Way by Lady Gaga. Take it away, Katie.
I feel like the world.
Katie, you are muted right now. I don't know if you can hear me, but I think you might have just the last thing you did, muted yourself. All right. I see you unmuted. Let's try that song.
word rare. It's such a beautiful word, especially applying it to people. It's basically saying you're authentic and you are meant to be who you are and you're rare.
Oh, the land of YouTube advertising, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
This is the manifesto of Mother Monster. On Goat, a government-owned alien territory in space. A birth
There was
of
a different version I sent in.
Ah, gotcha. All right, we'll work out those tech difficulties there. Unless, Kate, do you want to pull up the lyrics to "Born This Way" and sing them, and we'll sing it in the rain. This thing.
Or Katie, drop it to me, because the other computer doesn't share.
All right, while we get
Drop
those
it to Liz Lerveau.
Yeah, Liz Lavertu, the regular one, not the tech.
Awesome. While we get that worked out, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that you guys can donate. The links are on the side. I see them there. They've been posted several times in the chat. They'll be posted in the Facebook chat as well. You guys, I love the enthusiasm in the audience. There's a lot of people that really appreciate for all you candidates and everyone that's a part of this. There's a lot of people, in the voting public out there that are very appreciative of what we're attempting here today. And I think that's really cool that everyone would get together for this and support this. It's very unique and unorthodox and very, very cool. So it's really awesome to have that synergy with everybody going there. And we appreciate everyone's support. Again, help these folks make that last stretch going into voting, get those donations in. It's really not a lot that they're trying to raise each person. So if everybody does a little bit here and a little bit there and share it to a friend and have them share it to a friend, we can get this thing done. So if everybody's in it together, we can definitely do a lot of good. Let's see, Katie or Liz, how are we looking? A little thumbs up or something. Let me know how things are going. Okay, so Liz, you're ready to hit the play button on the music, I think. And then we'll get Katie going. No? Yeah? I don't know. If not, Kate, you're on deck to sing the lyrics. You might want to pull over and do it safely. I'm kidding, sort of, not totally. It looked like she had, I will say, Katie was starting off with that theatricality of movement. All right, I see a thumbs up. Liz is ready. Katie looks like she's ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Katie Melendez performing "Born This Way" by Lady Gaga.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really good, no, perfect words.
It doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. Just put your paws up, 'cause you were born this way, baby. My mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars. She rolled my hair, put my lipstick on, in a glass of purple dry. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause you made you perfect, babe. So hold my head, girl, and you'll go far. There's nothing the same. I'm beautiful in the way, just I make no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't let yourself regret, just not yourself instead. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Born this way, there's no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Give yourself prudence and love your friends. Subway kid, rejoice the truth. In the religion of the insecure, I must be myself, respect my youth. But eternal is not sin, believe capital H I am. I don't love a love that's branded and me, I'm only from labor, yes. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause time makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was wrong this way. Don't let yourself get me glad, 'cause love is self-existent. I'm on the right track, baby, I was wrong this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was wrong this way. Baby, I was wrong this way. There ain't no other way, baby, I was wrong on the right track, baby, I was wrong this way.
Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Whether you're broke or evergreen, your black, white, beige, chola descent, you're Lebanese, you're Orient. Whether life's disabilities left you outcast but leader teased, rejoice and love yourself today, 'cause baby, you were born this way.
No matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to survive. No matter black, white or beige, chola or Orient made, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to be brave.
All right, let's give it up for Katie. Some love in the chat. I just wanted to shout some of this stuff out. Let's see. Vista's Future is Katie from Frank. Good job, Katie. Love Lady Gaga on that song from Jennifer. Dance It, Girl. And from Suji, great job, each of you. You're all authentic, smart, and fun. That was an awesome performance, Katie. Let's hear what the judges had to say. Olga.
All right, I love me some Katie Melendez, and that wig was perfect. I think you should wear it all the time. It totally frames your face right. Your makeup was perfect, your lipstick. I love the lights. Like, you planned for this. This was the show, and I don't know who else has lights like that at their house, right? So I feel like I'm not that fun, but if I had those lights, I would be. Great smile all the time. I love the microphone. The energy in your dancing. On my video, the lip syncing was a little off from the dancing, but it's okay. Great song, and you would catch up to it. And I think you did a great job. And I'm so impressed with your courage to just like do it, just sing that way. And you should do that on the Vista City Council. They'd be a lot better meetings.
They would definitely be more attentive and have more fun. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Olga. Will, what do you have to say about Katie's performance?
So once you get over the delay, which is not her fault at all,
right?
I feel like Gaga is sort of a safe pick for, like, especially if like it was in a gay bar or something like that. It's like something I would expect to hear. So that was good. It was strong. I feel like you had a lot of energy. I do like the wig. I don't know how people feel, but I do. You know, I think it was a relatively safe pick, but it was strong.
Pink hair, don't care, but thank you, Will. Chad, what do you have to say about Katie's performance? Oh, unmute.
Unmute.
There we
go. Katie, you were so great. So first of all, the wig was perfect, very chromatica, great choice. I see that you invested in some club lighting for your house during the course of quarantine, as did all the other drag queens. So hats off to you for that. I love the whole special effects. you really let your little inner club diva come out there. I could see you in the middle of the dance floor at Rich's with your posse, just living your truth, going off, and I think that's what you did today. And I just want to say to everybody who competed today, you really made yourselves relatable on a different level today, and I'm really hoping that you have all been able to endear yourselves even more to the hearts of your constituents. So good luck to everybody.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chad. All right, let's get those numerical scores. Olga, how are you scoring Katie's performance?
A very curvy 8 for Katie. Good
All
job,
right.
Katie. Nice.
Very good. Thank you so much. Will, how are you scoring Katie's performance?
I feel like all the judges started off in different places, but now we're sort of like syncing up. So I also gave, you can't see it, 8.
All right. We got double 8 so far. Chad, let's finish off the numbers.
I'm going to go with a 7 today. Is that a 7?
All right.
Yeah, 7.
All right, fantastic. So let's see here, a little bit of math, and I've got the numbers, and we're going to tabulate. This is your last chance, ladies and gentlemen, last few minutes of the broadcast to go ahead and donate. The links, again, are in the Zoom chat as well as in the Facebook Live chat. So check out those links. Donate to the candidates. We're going to tabulate the last bits of donations. You can keep donating, but we're going to see who the people's choice was by way of donation. We're going to tabulate that in just a second. I do have the winners according to the judges' score, so I can get that lined up here real quick, and then we'll see how the donations did. This has been really, really cool and a lot of fun, and you know, I've never been a part of something. I've been a part of a lot of wacky productions. And for those of you that don't know, if you ever do go to Comic-Con, you know, down in San Diego, in the Gas Lamp, that the nightlife during Comic-Con is wild. Right. And I throw huge party events every Comic-Con. We take over various locations. This past 2 years, we've taken over Flux nightclub and done full on theme. We did a Stranger Things party. We did a Ready Player One party. And we did a Guardians of the Galaxy party this past year. This year, or I should say 2020, man, we were going to throw a Ghostbusters slime ball. That was going to be the big thing. But next year, looking forward to being back there. And all that stuff I've done, I've never been a part of something this unique, and I've never seen public office and politics reach out and do something so fun. I think it's very cool. It's very different. And look, all of the topics that we've got to deal with as citizens on a daily basis, and that these folks have to deal with in public office on a daily basis, serious stuff. We're talking life and death. We're talking, poverty, education, all of that stuff. And it's not hard, but to still be able to reach back and do something fun and kind of reach into that inner humanity, I think is beautiful. And it's been a lovely thing to be a part of. So thank you guys so much for inviting me. Thank you, folks, all you that are watching us. Thank you for having me here. And it's been a pleasure. And I hope you guys see that in these candidates and love what they're doing, because I certainly do. That's really, really cool. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to announce the winners of the judges, and then somebody is going to number crunch for me and get me a number on the donation. So, in fourth place, with a judges' combined tally of 21 points, please give it up for Progressive Metal's own Liam O'Mara. The crowd goes wild. You guys can all unmute and be a part of the congratulatory and some and stuff. There we go.
Liam.
Thanks.
Liam, give us a speech.
Oh, well, thanks. This was a lot of fun. And you guys can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because it still says
like that commercial.
Liz Lavertu is sharing computer sound. That was never canceled. So
There you go.
at least it's not messing. Okay, cool. So sorry to anybody watching for all the technical gaffes, but we were experimenting, and this, I think, was a lot of fun, and I think it actually worked out really well. So thanks to everyone for participating. Thanks to our great judges and to the other candidates. This was a lot of fun to do, and I fully expected to come in last place, both from having no real performing background and from being a deliberate contrarian with my choice of music. So I'm actually really happy with 3/7. This is great. Thank you very much. I had a blast. This is fantastic. Thank you.
Liam, Edison has a phenomenal suggestion for a campaign slogan for you: progressive metal for progressive policy. I love it. I love it.
It's funny, yeah.
Edison, there's a reason you work in politics, my man. All right. Coming in third place with the judges voting with a combined score tallying 23 points, Katie Melendez. Katie, give us a speech.
Thank you so much for the honor of being able to share my gifts and talents with you today. This gave me a chance to get out my wiggles and finally dance since everything's shut down. So super fun. I appreciate everyone for showing up and doing something bold and brave and connecting with our community. So if you'd like to support me more, you can go to katiemelendez4vista.com/donate, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much, Katie. Man, this is so cool. And people are still, there's a lot of love in the chat. I hope when you guys get a chance, because I know when you're just kind of like watching what's going on and all that, go back and see all of the love in the chat and just kind of bathe in that a little bit. It's uplifting, especially during these times. So all of you candidates, I hope you guys check that out. In second place with a combined judges tabulation of 26 points, it is Kate Bishop. Kate, give us a speech and talk about. I got to know where the inspiration for the original parody. What took you down that road?
The original parody I wrote with my all-female sketch comedy troupe in college. In fact, I wrote the song originally when the song came out and performed with Ninja Vixen, and last year I decided I wanted to actually record it so that I had it for posterity, and now I have it so that I can lip sync to it all the time. So I'll just
it is glorious.
Every school board meeting I intend to do a musical number, so there we go.
Fantastic. And what's up to the Bishop fam in the back seat getting to be a part of this?
They got their ice cream. They are happy bunnies now. Yay. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to run for school board, though. I think that we need to bring some progressive values to Chula Vista School Board, and I am the outspoken person to do it. I cannot wait to get my hands dirty.
Fantastic. By the way, big props to Mr. Bishop over there with the face hugger alien mask. That is awesome.
Our nerddom is forever, Bernie. Our nerddom is forever.
Yeah, you just need a cool podcasting station like this right back here.
Clearly, that's what I'm missing. I know, right?
We're
not at home. Just this is the car version.
But I love the choice, too, to go with carpool karaoke. That was great. All right, first place in the judges' tabulations with perfect 10s across the board, hitting home with one of the best and certainly right now the hottest musical of all time. Doing Schuyler Sisters from Hamilton, it was Liz Lavertu with the perfect 30. Let's hear it from Liz and the team Lavertu over there.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. And like Liam said earlier, infrastructure is huge right now in California. Everybody needs access to internet that works. Everybody needs to be able to have that access. We've learned because of school. Kate's running for school board. There's kids who don't have internet access who are having to go to school online. There's areas in our rural communities that don't have access at all, not because of financial situations, just because the infrastructure is not there. And right now we need to get people back to work in California. So great ways to do that is invest in our infrastructure and get it updated, since we're 30 years behind all the other modernized countries in the world. So thank you guys so much for coming and laughing at us and with us. And I appreciate your time. And I definitely appreciate everybody who donated today. Those dollars are gonna go a long way to reach out to the voters in our community to make sure that the people are actually being served in Sacramento. So thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Liz. Last but not least, we do have final tabulations of the People's Choice Award based on the highest unique donors throughout the course of this broadcast. Now, these links are, to the best of my knowledge, still going to work. So anyone watching at home, you guys can share this out, rebroadcast it, point people to this direction. They can watch all the insanity of the last hour, and they can still donate. But in terms of tabulating who wins the People's Choice Awards, drum roll at home, everybody. With 16 unique donations and a progressive policy of progressive metal, it's Liam O'Mara!
Good job.
Speech.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you. This is, like I said, this was a lot of fun. I'm really grateful to everyone for suggesting this. This would never ever have occurred to me. In fact, I actually sang karaoke for the first time in my life during this campaign. I was challenged to do it when we had there's this live karaoke band that used to play in Marietta. It was never my thing at all. So I had a lot of fun. So thank you for suggesting it. And thank you very much for your support. I appreciate all of you. We have a really solid campaign here, and it's driven by you. Thank you very much for that.
Fantastic job today, Liam, and thank you for all of your work behind the scenes too, and making this thing happen. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Olga, for being a part of it and sitting in one of the judges' chairs today, and some great feedback and participation. Any last things you want to say to everybody that's watching?
Okay, so I saw the challenge here on the chat about if Olga can sing, everybody should get a donation. And I'll just tell you, I have no musical talent, so I cannot sing, but I will consider a lip sync in the future at another battle, because I think you guys just set a standard that is just going to have to be met by every elected official in San Diego County and Riverside is going to have to try to do something this cool, because I don't know, politics for 15 years in this area, and this is the first time I've ever had this much fun at a political event. So thank you folks for the inspiration, and maybe someday I'll be able to work up the nerve to try and do it too, but I'm so impressed with all of you. And I know you're all brilliant, but the fact that you're all talented and brave as well is just, makes me feel optimistic about our future when you guys get elected. So good job.
I'm just going to throw this out there, Olga. After all the elections, all that stuff, victory karaoke party, socially distance or whatnot, do it outside, drive-in theater style. And then that is broadcast out to Facebook land, but you got to sing then.
I don't know if you don't want to hear me sing, but you can see me pretend to sing. That might work. You have to, I'll figure something out, but
baby steps,
baby steps, right?
And
baby
then
steps
sing
to the
next
door.
I would say I'm not afraid of public speaking, but I don't really want to perform. That's different. So anyway,
they're totally different things.
You are all very courageous, and I totally appreciate you all.
Thank you so much, Olga. Will Rodriguez Kennedy, thank you, sir, for being the measure of quality and not letting anyone get away with anything. And being a part of today. Any last words, Will, from you to the constituents out there?
I feel like that's on brand for me, the whole not letting people get away with things, but as the party leader. But I love this. This was really cool. The one thing I was thinking that I was missing, well, there were two things I was thinking. One, I was thinking San Diego County has one of the highest propensity of like LGBT electeds compared, and they've never done this. And I think it's an absolute shame that the LGBT candidates have never thought about doing this before. Except for the ones associated with this production. So that's great. So, and then the second thing I was thinking about the whole time, one of the things that I'd be missing if I was sitting in a bar was like passing out dollar bills to the performers or whatever, because that's something that we definitely do. So I definitely would have did that with y'all. So that was really good. And I think.
Wait, is it like church when they got the baskets on the big sticks and they just pass that along?
No, it's more like, no, it's not a church thing. Unless church is done with like a stripper pole. It's more like
that's the church I want to go to.
Yeah. So like they come on, they're dancing all over the place. They go through the aisles and it's culture just to like hand them money. So it works. So that would have been cool. I would have been handing y'all money. But yeah, this is great.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Will. Chad Michaels, my dear,
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much for donating some time today and being a part of this thing. Yeah. Any final thoughts and words to the folks out there?
Absolutely. It was my pleasure. I'm so happy to be included, and everybody get out there and vote like your life depends on it. Thanks, everyone.
Does in a lot of cases.
Yes, it does.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chad. And are you doing any virtual events? I know that some of the burlesque shows and people that I know are doing like virtual stuff. Are you doing it? Is there any virtual drag shows or things that you're performing in?
Right now, not really. I've just been really producing my own content on my Instagram TV. So if anybody wants to go look at what I've been doing for the last 5 months in my living room, you might go get a kick out of that. So yeah, Chad Michaels All-Star on Instagram, and check out my IGTV. It's a lot of fun. So
I imagine the kind of stuff that you just have lying around for production is like walking into a set deck like storage unit, right? And it's just like there's craziness everywhere.
Yeah, it's a lot, and we really got caught with our pants down at the beginning of this quarantine because we didn't have a lot of the stuff it takes to shoot on green screen, et cetera, Zoom, all of it. So we've had to really rally and learn new skills, but we've pulled it through. Here we are 5.5 months later. We're making videos out of our living room. Yes.
Work from home. It's a beautiful thing. Chad,
Yes.
Thank you so much. I can't wait till I can see you in person and give you a big hug and see some amazingness on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute blast. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for all your support of these candidates and for all these important issues. Please get out there and vote. Encourage everybody else to get out there and vote. Even if they think, oh, I'm in California, I feel this way and I don't need to vote. No, you still need to vote. You got to get out there and do it. And please, again, share this out so people can see these links, donate to these candidates, and we will get this thing done coming up here in just a few weeks. That's it, folks. Enjoy. Have a wonderful rest of your Labor Day weekend. Stay classy, San Diego.
Yeah.
Hey, Bernie.
Yes.
Bernie, I would like to challenge all four of us to a actual karaoke contest next time.
Oh, I'm down.
Let's do this.
I'll open and close it. You guys compete.
Let's do this. I'm looking at all of you. Let's do this.
80s hair metal, 90s grunge, and early 2000s pop. That's where I live. We'll do it.
Game on.
I'm down.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Great job.
Thank you,
Thanks for
everyone.
having
Thank
me.
you, Bernie. Thank you, Chad, so much for
No
having
problem.
Olga. Thank you, Will. I think you hopped off already, but if you watched this, thank you. And yeah, thank you, Liam and Kate and Katie, because yeah, I know we don't have a lot of time on our hands, so love you guys.
Mwah. Take care, everybody.
Bye.